Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Angela. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make hibachi at home. If you guys want to know how to make hibachi, stay tuned. Alright you guys, for this recipe, you're going to need some cut up zucchini, some cut up red onion, or you can use regular onion, it's up to you. You can use some mushroom, this is up to you as well. Not a lot of people use mushroom. I just like to add mushrooms in because I love mushrooms, and that's my twist on this, adding mushrooms. You're gonna need 3 scrambled eggs for your rice. You're going to need about, depending how much people you're feeding is how much rice you're gonna need. I'm feeding about 5 people, so I made about 4 cups of rice. You're gonna need to make your rice either beforehand, a couple hours, and then put it in the fridge for a couple hours, or the day before. But your rice, you have to start with cold rice. You're gonna need about a pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I just have it marinating in this teriyaki sauce. And then for the spices, you're gonna need soy sauce, teriyaki marinade, paprika, cayenne, garlic powder, parsley flakes, Italian seasoning, black pepper, salt. You're also gonna need garlic herb butter, and you can either buy this at your local grocery store, they sell it there, or you can make your own, which I did. All it is 4 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, sprinkle, just a little sprinkle of black pepper, not too much. And then you can either put fresh parsley in, or if you don't have fresh parsley, you can just put in the parsley flakes, which I did. So yeah, this is everything you're going to need to create this hibachi at home dinner. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so for our rice, I just turned up the heat to about a 6, which is a medium, and I have a gas stove. So you want to start with cold rice, like I said earlier. So what I did was I just took I poured a little bit of vegetable oil in there. I took a paper towel and I rubbed it all around to get it everywhere. And then just to coat the pan. And then I'm going to put my rice in. And I'm just going to break it up. And I'm just going to break it up. My fridge really made this rice real cold. Alright, so I'm just going to let that heat up. And I'm going to work on my eggs. I'm just cooking up some scrambled eggs. Just cook your scrambled eggs while your rice is heating up. Just the normal way you would make eggs. I'm just putting a little bit of garlic powder in my eggs. I'm not putting any salt. Remember, we are putting soy sauce into this, and soy sauce has a lot of salt in it. So. Alright, if it looks like your rice isn't really frying too much, just add a little bit of oil into the center, because you want to make sure your rice is all coated. I'm just going to add just a little bit. Remember, add a little bit at a time. You can always add more, but you cannot take it out. So if you add too much, basically you can't take it out. But if you add a little bit at a time, you can always add more if you need more. So now that my rice is coated, I'm gonna start adding the soy sauce. This rice is gonna be pretty plain. I would have added vegetables if it was just me and Justin eating, but because it is my kids eating, they will not eat the vegetables in the rice, so I'm not adding any vegetables. But if you wanted to add vegetables, you could add carrots, peas, green onions, anything that you want, even broccoli. Alright, let's add some soy sauce, a little bit at a time. Alright, I'm going to add more. Alright, now that I got the rice nicely coated, I'm gonna add my scrambled eggs into it. Like I said, you just scramble the eggs the normal way you would just scramble the eggs the normal way you would scramble the eggs, season them. I wouldn't add salt because, like I said, obviously we're adding soy sauce, and soy sauce has a lot of salt in it. Let's be real. Alright, just mix that in. You want it nicely coated. You want every grain of rice coated with that soy sauce. And you want the eggs all incorporated into the rice. The rice is looking good, so I'm just going to cover it, set it aside, and I'm going to start the chicken and the vegetables. So for the big one that's right here, I just put a little bit of olive oil in there. This is going to be for the vegetables. The smaller one is going to be for the chicken. I would have cooked it in a bigger skillet, but it's occupied right now. So I'm just going to work with what I have. So right now I'm waiting for the olive oil to heat up so I can throw the vegetables in. So I'm going to start on the chicken. I'm going to put the chicken in. It's been marinating in the teriyaki marinade, so I'm just gonna throw it in to the pot with the marinade and get that cooking up. Alright, to the chicken I'm going to add some seasonings because I want a little bit more than just teriyaki flavor on there. I'm going to be adding some garlic powder, and it's to your liking, to your family's liking is the way you're going to season it and how much you're going to put it on there. My family really likes garlic, so I tend to be heavy on the garlic. I'm also going to add to the chicken, I'm also going to sprinkle just a dash of ginger, just like that. That is enough. And the chicken, I have it on 7 right now. Once it starts going, I'll put it down to about a 6 or a 5. Depends how fast it's cooking. The vegetables, the olive oil should be hot right now. So I'm about to put the vegetables into the oil. Alright, now that my olive oil is nice and hot, I'm going to be putting my veggies in. I want to coat it all with the oil. I am going to put a cover on this just for the first like 5 to 7 minutes. I really want, it's not really a cover, but. Alright, so I got my chicken cooking. I got my vegetables cooking. The rice is already done. We're on our way to a hibachi dinner. I'm going to add in a little bit of my herb butter into the chicken that I made now. About, what was that? Teaspoon. Get that nice and melted in there. Alright, I'm just going to mix the vegetables up. If you guys find your pan kind of dry on the bottom, you guys can add a little bit more olive oil. Just mixing my chicken. Guys, this smells amazing. Who said you have to go out to a restaurant to have a great hibachi dinner at home? Chicken's about to be done. The vegetables are coming along. Guys, my house smells amazing right now. Alright, I'm just gonna let that fry up and do its thing. And I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, this is the white sauce. All you need to do to make it is 1 1/4 cup of mayo, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of melted butter, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a dash of cayenne, or enough to your liking, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of tomato paste. Take a fork or a whisk everything together, and you have your white sauce, and it's so delicious. So you guys want to make this at least at least 6 hours or more before you make your dinner, or the best way I suggest is making it the night before. That way you can put it in the fridge and all the flavors and seasonings can marry each other, come together, and just be the taste that you want. So I made this yesterday. It's been sitting in my fridge all night and day, so the flavors have definitely married each other. Alright, let's get back to the cooking. Alright, my chicken is just about done. I'm going to turn this off and cover it because I want them to stay warm. The vegetables are almost done. I want to get a nice golden brown color on them. On the outside, the juices are finally being released from the veggies. Now I'm going to put in more of my garlic herb butter, about another teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons. And I'm just gonna mix that up. You guys, this smells so good. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this teriyaki marinade just to give it a little bit more flavor, just a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna let this cook for another 5 minutes and it should be done. Here you have the finished results, you guys. You have the chicken, you have the fried rice, you have the vegetables, and then you have the white sauce on the side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Whoever said you can't make hibachi at home, I just proved them wrong. So this is my version of hibachi at home. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please go hit that button. Become a part of the Ange+3 family. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!